Atma, Namaste. The river knows the way. Good morning, beautiful souls. I would invite you to take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. A river teaches us that surrender isn't giving up. It's giving ourselves to something wiser than fear. Every bend, every pause, every rushing current becomes a part of the journey home. This theme has so much depth because rivers are one of nature's greatest spiritual teachers. They embody surrender, resilience, patience, and unwavering purpose, all without force. The river knows the way. Close your eyes for just a moment, or as you are listening to my voice through the duration of this meditation, take another slow breath in and gently allow it to fall away. Today, imagine yourself standing beside a river that has been flowing long before you arrived and will continue long after you've gone. Listen closely. The river has something to teach you. It whispers. You don't have to force what already knows where it's going. How much of your life has been spent trying to control every twist, every bend, every outcome? Yet, the river reminds us that certainty isn't required for movement. It has never seen the ocean from its source. It simply trusts that every mile is leading somewhere meaningful. Every drop belongs. Every curve matters. And every season serves a purpose. Sometimes the river rushes with incredible strength. And other times it slows. It slows into quiet ponds, quiet pools, where the surface becomes like glass. Still, neither is better, but both are necessary. The rushing waters teach courage, while the still waters teach reflection. What if this season of your life isn't asking you to move faster? What if it's inviting you to become deeper? A river never apologizes for slowing down. It understands that depth often grows in the stillness. The river also knows something about letting go. It releases every leaf that falls into it. It doesn't swim upstream collecting yesterday. It doesn't carry what no longer belongs. It keeps flowing because its purpose is greater than its attachments. And perhaps there is something you were never meant to keep carrying. A disappointment, a fear, an old story, a version of yourself you've already outgrown. Watch that drift downstream. You were made to move with life, not against it. And notice how the river greets every obstacle. When a massive boulder appears, the river doesn't argue. It doesn't ask, why is this happening? It simply begins discovering another path. And eventually, even the hardest stone becomes smooth. Not because the river fought it, but because love and persistence are stronger than resistance. Receive that. Maybe healing works the same way. Not by demanding. Not by demanding immediate change. But by returning over and over and over again with gentleness
with kindness. There is another beautiful truth. The river doesn't compare itself. It never wishes it were a waterfall. It never envies the lake. It never rushes to become the ocean. It honors exactly where it is. Can you offer yourself that same kindness today? The kindness to stop measuring your chapter against someone else's. To trust that you are unfolding in perfectly timed time. Remember that every river eventually reaches the sea. And not because it hurried, not because it forced, but because it never stopped trusting the direction written into its very nature. That same wisdom lives inside you. There is an inner current beneath your thoughts. It's steady and still. Beneath your fears. Beneath the noise. It's your soul, it's your essence. And it has always known the way. Take one final deep breath. And as you exhale, imagine yourself floating effortlessly upon that sacred current. No striving, no proving, no forcing. Just allowing. Today, choose to trust what is quietly guiding you. The river knows the way. And perhaps so do you. And hold in your mind's eye and hold in your heart space. I trust the current of my life. I release the need to force what is unfolding. And my soul, my soul knows the way home. May you flow with grace today. May you soften where you've been gripping. May you remember that even unseen movement is still movement. A river never questions whether it's worthy of reaching the ocean. It doesn't earn its destination. It flows because flowing is its nature. There's something so freeing in that. We often believe that we have to become better before we're worthy of peace. We have to become better before we're worthy of love, belonging, or joy. But like the river, we're already moving toward those things simply by living with an open heart. Rivers carve canyons not through force, but through faithful persistence. Day after day, drop after drop, they shape landscapes that seem immovable. Real transformation in our own lives often happens the same way. It's not in one dramatic breakthrough, but through countless quiet moments of choosing love, choosing honesty, and choosing hope. One more image I find beautiful is that every river is fed by countless tiny springs. There's no single drop that creates the river. Similar to your life isn't built on one grand decision, it's shaped by small acts of presence, kindness, forgiveness, and courage. Those daily choices become the current that carries you forward. Perhaps today you don't need to know the whole journey. You only need to trust the next bend. The river has never been asked to leap to the ocean. It's only ever been asked to keep flowing. Have a peaceful day. And flow gently today. Atma. Namaste.